Thank you for clicking this video. Welcome back to another new English lesson. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about relative pronouns. If you want to speak English fluently or if you want to write long sentences, you need relative pronouns. So I hope this video is going to be very helpful for you. So please listen to me very carefully and of course watch this video until the end. Try to understand the uses of relative pronouns. I will show you some examples so that you can understand the uses of relative pronouns. Actually, if you want to speak fluently or if you want to increase your writing ability, you must have to know the uses of relative pronouns. There is no alternative way. Without using relative pronouns, you cannot speak fluently, you cannot express yourself completely, easily. So I hope after watching this video, you will be able to understand the uses of relative pronouns and you can use relative pronouns in your speaking and writing. So please watch this video until the end. Listen to me very carefully. So let's get started without delay. So what is actually relative pronouns? A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to nouns mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals, or ideas. Relative pronouns can be used to join two sentences. You don't need to remember the definition of relative pronouns, but you should know the uses. So first of all, I want to talk about who. Who is a relative pronoun? Who is used for people. For example, this is the boy who broke the window. This is the boy who broke the window. So actually the boy broke window and this is the boy. So who refers to that boy who broke the window. I like a girl who is a doctor. I like a girl who is a doctor. So that girl is a doctor and I like that girl. So this is the girl who is a doctor. So who refers the girl. We don't know the person who came here yesterday. We don't know the person who came here yesterday. So yesterday a person came here and we don't know that person. So we don't know the person who came here yesterday. Then whose. Whose is another relative pronoun. Whose is used for possessions of people or animals, or whose is used for relationships. If I give you some examples, you can understand. Like, do you know the man whose house we are going to buy? Do you know the man whose house we are going to buy? So the man owns the house and we are going to buy his house. Do you know the man whose house we are going to buy? He is my friend whose pen I have borrowed. He is my friend whose pen I have borrowed. So I have borrowed a pen and that pen was my friend's pen. So he is my friend whose pen I have borrowed. He is marrying a girl whose father doesn't like him. He is going to marry a girl whose father doesn't like him. So whose father? The girl's father. So he is going to marry a girl whose father doesn't like him. So those are the examples of whose. Then whom. Whom is used for the object of pronouns. Like, I have found that gentleman whom I wanted to interview. I have found that gentleman whom I wanted to interview. This is my friend with whom I go to school. This is my friend with whom I go to school. This is my friend with whom I go to school. Actually, whom is used in written English. So in speaking English, you can use who instead of whom. Like you can say, there is only one friend to whom I talk. Or in speaking, you can say, there is only one friend who I talk to. There is only one friend who I talk to. So you can use whom for object of pronouns in written English, but in speaking, you can also use who instead of whom. Then which is used for people or animal. For example, I love this cat which is so cute. I love this cat which is so cute. So the cat is cute and I love the cat. So this is the cat which is so cute. this is the house which I built. This is the house which I built. So I built a house and this is the house which I built. I have lost my favorite pen, which is really sad. I have lost my favorite pen, which is really sad. Here the pen is not sad. Actually, I have lost my pen, my favorite pen, and this event is really sad. So I can say I have lost my favorite pen, which is really sad. Then that is another relative pronoun. So that is used for people, animals, or things. For example, this is the house that I built. This is the house that I built. So you can say this is the house which I built, or this is the house that I built. So I built a house and this is the house that I built. This is your dog that I brought for you. This is the dog that I brought for you. So I brought a dog for you and this is the dog that I brought for you. So in the beginning of my video, I have said I'm going to share some relative pronouns that will help you to speak fluently. So here I have used that pronoun. I'm going to share some relative pronouns that will help you to speak fluently. So those are 5 relative pronouns that are used frequently in writing and speaking. And there are some other relative pronouns like where, when, why. Where, when, why are used in speaking. For example, I know a restaurant where the food is delicious. I know a restaurant where the food is delicious. Instead of using where, you can also use I know a restaurant at which the food is delicious. I know a restaurant at which the food is delicious. So you can use where in speaking, but in written English you need to use at which. So at which is more formal. Then when. I cannot call up the day when I came here for the first time. I cannot call up the day when I came here for the first time. Or you can say, I cannot call up that day on which I came here for the first time. So you can use when in speaking, but in written you need to use on which. It's more formal. Then why. Do you know the reason why he didn't come here? Do you know the reason why you didn't come here? Or you can say, do you know the reason for which he didn't come here? Do you know the reason for which he didn't come here? The for which is more formal. So you can use where, when, why in speaking, but in written English you should use at which, on which, for which. So those are the relative pronouns. So that's all about today's video. I don't know whether you understand or not. If you really understand this video, please write down in the comment section that yes, you have understood. And if you really want to be a fluent speaker, you have to know the uses of relative pronouns. So watch this video again and again, write down those examples and try to make other sentences by using those relative pronouns. If you can make sentences with relative pronouns, you can speak fluently, you can express yourself easily. It will also help you to increase your writing ability in English. So please watch this video again and again, try to understand the uses of relative pronouns, try to make some other sentences with those relative pronouns. And thank you very much for watching this video. See you some other day with some other videos. Bye. Take care.